Great to see you back, ladies and gentlemen, to Kenyan Media YouTube channel. And as usual, I'm going to be your host, and thank you so much for your great support that you are showing me on this platform, because your time is not taken here for granted. Now, my fellow Kenyans, nakuambia kimeumana. There is a total confusion between security bosses. Earlier last week, the CS of Interior Kipchumba Murkomen shocked the people of Kenyans that Rigathi Gachagua is the person who plotted goons during the nationwide protest to destroy people's property, to attack the peaceful protesters and people's shop during the protest. He claimed that Gachagua is the person who was behind all this, reaching at a point that some of the leaders under Kenya Kwanza government are now pressuring the arrest of Rigathi Gachagua because there was an attempted coup during that protest. Then earlier today, the DCI boss, Amina Mohamed, shocked the people of Kenyans that they don't know who sponsored goons. That Rigathi Gachagua is not being linked up with the nationwide protest that happened early last week. I want you to watch this video of DCI police Mohamed Amin, so that you can understand a serious confusion between these police bosses in the Republic of Kenya. Watch this video.
Just back to that particular story, because we are shocked that Ndiagui is not within your custody, but today the courts have given an order for you, the DCI, to present Ndiagui at 11 tomorrow on Tuesday. So will that be possible? Then secondly, there are reports online that you have summoned the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. What are the nature of those summons, if true?
Well, like I've said, Ndiagui is not under the custody of officers of the National Police Service. And that is what I'm going to say rightly before the Honorable Judge tomorrow. We don't have him. And wherever he is, he should just come and surrender to the police so as to assist in our investigations. As regards Rigathi Gachagua, it is not true that we have summoned Rigathi Gachagua. But I would like to point out very, very clearly that Rigathi Gachagua does not enjoy any immunity against prosecution. He is subject to the laws of the land. If in our investigations he is found to have been involved in any criminal activity, perpetrated any criminal activity, aided or abetted any criminal activity, then appropriate action will be taken against Rigathi Gachagua. Thank you. Asanteni sana. Maybe a last question?
Just one question, kindly. I'm sorry. My name is Cynthia Onyango from Ramogi TV, and I just have one question for you, sir. I mean, from the investigations you've done so far and the intelligence you've gathered, do you second CS Interior statement that on 25th there was an attempted coup? And if that is true, how far are you with the investigations?
Bwana DC, jina langu ni Ronde Regani kutoka Mo Radio. Swali langu litakuwa moja kwako. Wakenya wanauliza, you lied under oath on the floor of the Senate. So why should the Kenyans believe you anymore when it comes to matters criminal investigation? Mbona Wakenya waamini?
Asante sana. Let me take these two questions. From what our CS said about the attempted coup, I may not want to.
So that is what is happening right now. Gachagua is being claimed for nothing, ladies and gentlemen. These people are just trying to paint bad picture under Rigathi Gachagua. That is what I can say. It is true. They're just trying to find a solution on how they can finish Rigathi Gachagua, because they have realized that Rigathi Gachagua is gaining more popularity each and every day. They have now realized that this man Rigathi Gachagua is a political threat to their government or to their party that is called UDA ahead of 2027 election. It is true that Rigathi Gachagua is the beast. That one we must agree on. That Rigathi Gachagua is the beast. All these dramas that they are trying to play to the opposition leaders will not work. It is too late for President William Samoei Ruto. We all know that right now, William Samoei Ruto is using police officers on his matters, on his political affairs, to achieve something. Ruto is using police officers to campaign for him ahead of 2027 election by silencing some of the leaders that are trying to criticize his government, that are trying to make his government accountable. We have all the details. President is now misusing the police officers. Instead of leaving police officers to do their job, that is all about to enforce law and order, police officers are now being used to silence the opposition leaders and some of the people of Kenya that are trying to criticize this government of President William Samoei Ruto. There is something that is happening behind William Samoei Ruto's government. There is no need of painting bad picture to regard Gachagua, that Gachagua is the person who organized goons. No. The goons were organized by the government of William Samoei Ruto to achieve a certain agenda into politics, into President William Samoei Ruto's politics, ahead of 2027 election. It is true. That statement alone that DCI boss Mohamed Amin delivered is enough to tell you what is happening under William Samoei Ruto's circle, under William Samoei Ruto's political circle. There is a game that is being played by William Samoei Ruto to finish the opposition leaders. It is too late for William Samoei Ruto. The echoes of narrative that Rigathi Gachagua is trying to play in this country of Kenya, or to incite, is enough to take President William Samoei Ruto home. The opposition leaders just need a proper backup from the youths in the Republic of Kenya. If the youth can rally back behind these opposition leaders, William Samoei Ruto will be out of the office in 2027 election very early in the morning, because a united opposition is dangerous to William Samoei Ruto's government ahead of 2027 election. And a split in opposition is a win for William Samoei Ruto. And that is the reason why William Samoei Ruto is trying to work harder to make sure that the leaders from opposition disagree before 2027 election, because he knows the effort that these people are trying to raise. Because the opposition leaders are now trying to campaign against William Samoei Ruto's government. If you see Kalonzo, Gachagua, Matiang'i, Eugene Wamalwa, Martha Karua, those people are just campaigning against William Samoei Ruto's government to achieve something in politics by preparing the ground ahead of 2027 election. Rigathi Gachagua is now preparing himself for a 2-month trip in America to go and address Kenyans that are in America, the citizens that are living in America ahead of 2027 election. Because right now, a day cannot end without the government of William Samoei Ruto criticizing Rigathi Gachagua, talking about Gachagua. Gachagua is now the topic. But when they were impeaching Gachagua, they thought that Rigathi Gachagua will be forgotten within 2 months, or 2 weeks, or even a day. They didn't know that they impeached Rigathi at the right time. Hawakujua. So that is how things are now happening. The DCI boss, Mohamed Amin, have totally exposed what is happening inside William Samoei Ruto's circle ahead of 2027 election, and the truth is out that Gachagua did not sponsor the goons. The truth must be said, ladies and gentlemen. Tuonane baadaye. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, and click the notification bell so that whenever we publish a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you that Team Kenyan Media have uploaded something new on their platform. May God bless you. Tukutane kesho. Bye bye.